food prices are the highest they've ever been. Want to save some dough? Of course you do. This is the Coupon Podcast. With a little work and a little help from Angel and Lisa, you'll be able to dive into the coupon experience. And before you know it, you too will be saving buku bucks. Learn how to extreme coupon in the real world. Learn about sales trends, couponing, and you'll hear interesting guests that know their stuff. This is the Coupon Podcast with Angel Birch and Lisa Craven.
Hi, I'm Angel.
And I'm Lisa.
And today on the Coupon Podcast, we're going to be talking about one of the most important subjects we have ever discussed. And that is...
coupon fraud.
Coupon fraud. Dun, dun, dun.
I love that dun, dun, dun. Crack me up.
So, okay, coupon fraud happens. And we've all seen it in the news where people have gotten arrested because of coupon fraud rings. I mean, like this woman, got 17 years in jail and all of this. And
17 years, almost 2 decades. That's real big.
it is a real thing.
She got fined. She got fined when the largest monetary fine, I think it was like $5 million. Is that crazy? How many? That's a lot of coupons. Come on, that is a lot of 50-cent coupons. You know?
Well, we're going to talk about probably how she did it. Yeah. More than just 50 cents at a time.
I know.
So here's the thing. A lot of innocent people, A, get accused of coupon fraud when they're not being fraudulous, and B, end up committing fraud without realizing they're committing fraud. And we're going to talk about that on today's show.
That's so true. I hear in our forums, I hear stories or I read posts from people that, they've been shopping and they go to the store down the street and they're in line, and the next thing they know, they have broke out a sweat. The cashier, the manager's over, everybody's scrutinizing their coupons, and the poor person's just sitting there thinking, "What did I do wrong?" You know.
Yeah.
And they're probably doing nothing wrong. It's just that store has been scammed, most likely, or the cashier has been scammed, most likely, or she's just doing what she's being told, and they are getting tired of being scammed. And because somebody's in their store, they're losing money.
Not only that, but the manufacturers. Okay, let me clarify something. Everybody always says, yeah, but they're getting 8 cents a coupon, and, why are they treating me like this? Well, okay, that's kind of really not true. I mean, it is true, but it's not true. Here's what happens. Okay, the individual stores themselves are not getting that 8 cents per coupon. No. It's the clearinghouses. So if Walmart or Kroger or Publix, whoever you shop at, even CVS and Walgreens, they all have a central clearinghouse that they use for coupons to match coupons and make sure that they have the inventory and blah, blah, blah. Okay, so here's the thing. The clearinghouses are the ones that are getting this 8 cents per coupon to do all of this. It's a processing thing. The manufacturers are paying them a little gratuity to process these coupons for them. Otherwise, the manufacturers would have to do it. So the stores themselves are not getting this 8 cents per coupon. So when they treat you like that, it's because they're getting flack from their upper level management or their headquarters or wherever, and they're saying, we're losing millions of dollars in coupon fraud and we need to stop it, and you need to stop it at the store level because we have no control over it at the manufacturer level or at the headquarters level or at the processing level. So it's up to the stores to do as much as they can to curtail coupon fraud.
Right. And I want to say, too, we need to have a little bit thicker skin as shoppers or whatever, because, really, I can't say that if I was on the other side of that register, I'd be looking myself. I don't want to lose my revenue. So I would probably be looking at coupons. Well, and you don't want to be,
nobody likes to be yelled at from their manager, like, why did you accept this coupon?
Yeah.
That can be a little berating,
or
for
the cashiers.
If you're not sure, if you're a new cashier, especially, and you're really not sure, it's scary enough starting a new job. Let alone now you got to look out for a criminal.
Listen, I live in a good-sized city, okay? As far as my county goes, the county has more people in this county per capita in the state of Florida. So there's a lot of people right here. So I go to a store. The stores are big. I've got 5-6 Publix within 2 miles of my house.
Sure, go ahead and brag about it, Lisa.
I'm bragging. But the thing is even in a big area, with a lot of people, your store can still get to know you. So my suggestion is, if this is you, if you seem like you're getting stopped at a register and you're feeling badly about it, and it's like it takes out, rains on your parade, what I want you to do is pick one store. Pick your store. Shop that store like you own that store. Get them to get to know the people there. Then they're going to let you sail through, because they're going to recognize you as a good couponer.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right. And you can get to know cashiers too. I mean, like if you go at a certain time every time, or if you go within a certain time every time, and you get to know certain cashiers, and if you go to that cashier all the time, then you know what happens? If you happen to have to go to another cashier because maybe her line is too long or something like that, and you're in a hurry, they can vouch for you.
Right. Right.
You know?
And here, let's talk about a couple of things that happens at a register to a cashier. Okay.
Oh, no.
Yeah, because we want to do this on the level of, I think we're, at least what I'm reading, okay, on the forums that these people are most affected by. Okay.
Right.
And I think this is how it's affecting honest couponers. What people will do to try to scam or get one over on the cashier, first thing is decoding a coupon, which is basically just recognizing that the fact that that's a Unilever coupon or a PG coupon, and it's going to scan on all these different type of Clairol products.
Right, because manufacturers actually manufacture different products. It's not just not just one product. Yeah, that is one thing that you do have to, and that's called basically decoding or breaking down the coupon.
Exactly. So when you're shopping in the cashier, first of all, as a couponer, we need to be reading the coupons. Mm-hmm. Okay. And when you see like the limits of 2 and the limits of 4, a lot of stores will allow you to buy more than the limit. Okay.
But
if they have it on their, don't assume. You never assume. Yeah. Okay. But the limits are there basically not because the the manufacturer does not want that coupon to be redeemed, is they can't keep enough product on the shelf. Okay?
Right. And they're not trying to punish you as a couponer. They're simply trying to make it easier for everybody.
Right. So we have to read the coupon. So that's our responsibility to read and match the coupon to the proper product. Not that we don't make mistakes. Then we get to that register. It is that cashier's responsibility to check us out, and she is accepting. Have you ever seen them take that little highlighter and mark $100 bill?
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Well, we don't get offended when they do that because we know that there is fraud there. So they have to take a moment and take a look.
Yeah, because every time they do that, they're basically saying, I don't know if you're not a counterfeiter or not. You can look at it that way.
Right. Well, or maybe we made a mistake. And typically, if you've made a mistake, you've made a mistake.
Right.
And sometimes we've made no mistakes, but the cashier doesn't understand couponing, which is fine. That's when you work that out with customer service. But the big picture for coupon fraud is through the internet.
Yeah, and we're going to tell you how they can track you. And they really can. They know exactly who you are. So we're going to tell you how they know that right after this.
Hey bloggers, do you want to expand your readership? Maybe you have a special event or giveaway you want to promote. Podcast commercials are a dynamic way to reach out to your audience. Consider the power of podcast for your blog. Email Feathers Everywhere Productions at podcastcommercials@gmail.com and get noticed.
Welcome back to the Coupon Podcast. Today we're talking about fraud, okay? And I know this seems like a really, really serious show, and it is. It's a huge, huge, huge problem. It's millions and millions of dollars lost, not only to the manufacturers, but to the stores. And so that's the reason why they're being so hard on everybody who uses coupons, especially if you're an extreme couponer. It just seems like you get hit the most, but it's because it's just the sheer volume of coupons that we use, and it can be very confusing. So before the break, we were talking about printing coupons off the internet and how they can track you.
Well, Angel, it's tied to your IPS account, okay, your internet provider service. Now, I don't want everybody to get all paranoid about printing coupons because printable coupons are one of my first go-to choices because typically they are a higher dollar value coupon.
Absolutely.
Okay, but now when I'm saying higher dollar, they might have one out in on the inserts that you get on Sundays that will be like 75 cents, and then the one that I can print will be $1.25.
Right.
Now, red flag here. If you see one that's typically high dollar of 75 cents to $1, and all of a sudden you see a $4 coupon for that product,
right?
I would question that coupon.
Yeah. And you can always call the manufacturer and ask them if they put that coupon out. So if you see a really high dollar coupon and you're kind of wondering about it, just call them.
There's also a website that compiles a list of fraudulent coupons that you can go to.
Ooh.
Yeah. The couponinformationcorporation.com.
Wow. Okay. Couponinformationcorporation.com. We'll have that link on our website. So, which is, by the way, thecouponpodcast.com.
They list new counterfeit coupons. And it's a huge list. So it's, like you said, it costs the manufacturers millions of dollars. And then in turn, what it costs us then in the products. I mean, somebody's got to pay for this revenue when people are stealing.
Right.
But I want to tell people how to protect themselves. And you're absolutely right about the how they can track you. We were discussing earlier about using your debit card.
Yeah, if you use your debit card or your credit card, anything like that to pay, then not only is your IP address on the coupon, but let's say you're using a lot of fraudulent coupons, and this is how they track those coupon rings, is they can track it right down to your debit card or credit card, so they identify you that way. That's how they find these fraudulent coupons, and that's how these people end up in jail.
Right.
It doesn't happen very often because we really don't hear about that level of coupon fraud very often, but it does happen. You just don't want to be caught up as an innocent party.
See, I see a lot of times people will say, where'd you get that coupon? Or can you show me a picture of it? And they're on Facebook. Okay. Social media is wonderful to get connected, but it could also is a wonderful place for criminals.
Right. It can get you in big trouble.
They will take a picture, especially with all these little iPhones or these smartphones we have, and put it up on the internet, and they haven't covered that scan code, that barcode.
Right.
Okay. And thieves will take that, make an image of it.
Yeah, it may not even be you because everybody has pretty much access to some of your photos.
Right, and they just double click it real quick. Well, I have almost 19,000 people in one of my groups. You don't know who you're dealing with with 19,000 people in a group. Okay. Mm-hmm. And they stick it out there. And right away, if I catch it, I say, please take that down. Or I try to take it down. And she goes, oh, I should have known better. I says, I explained to her, this is somebody can take that picture, copy it. Okay. Mm-hmm. Make 5,000 copies, sell them on eBay and all these other groups. And they might sell them 20 at a time or 10 at a time. Eventually, it's going to catch up to you.
This really brings up a good point because a lot of times you get to the register with a coupon that's been printed like that and it will beep, okay, because the limit's been reached, okay? But sometimes the cashiers will say, oh, I'll just punch it in, okay? I'll just punch the code in manually.
They overwrite it.
If you wonder why Walmart does not allow coupons that beep anymore, it's because of this.
Absolutely. They even went as far as, there's lots of types of fraud. Okay. Listen, I can tell you some stories. One of the stories, like for Walmart, okay.
Well, tell us a story.
There's two of them. I got two real quick stories. One of the reasons Walmart that's exactly right. People going in there and using multiple fraudulent coupons and the store's just not getting redeemed. Remember, the store would like to sell the product. Okay. But the big thing with Walmart, what just really torques me is people will turn these coupons, it's because of their friendly return policy.
Yes.
You got it. You return it. We redeem the money back to you. Well, what people were doing is going in and using a large amount of coupons, purchasing this product, turning it around, taking it back into that store or to another store, which is illegal because they're doing it for profit, and returning it for cash.
Yes.
They were turning their coupons into money. Now, Target got smart. Okay. They spent a ton of money on their registers at checkout that if you ever look at the receipts and you go in and you purchase a lot of things with coupons and you go to customer service to return it, you're only getting back what you paid, not the coupon value.
You don't get back the amount of the coupon, but at Walmart you do. And it's
now,
frustrating.
At my local Walmart, what they've done, she goes, we make them sign a book.
There you go.
We get their name and all that kind of, and make them sign a book. And I'm thinking, interesting, because the more their name keeps showing up on the book,
right,
then eventually they're going to say, I'm going to get out of my store.
Right. Or they make you sign the receipt sometimes. I've had that happen when I've had to return with a coupon. They make you sign the receipt.
Another thing, too, real quick story, is I thought these people have got it figured out. I cannot believe. Maybe don't try this at home, everybody.
Do not try this at home. If you do, you could get the handcuffs slapped on you.
Exactly. Well, it's just like, why would you?
We are not telling you how to coupon fraud. We're telling you how not to.
Well, I'm telling you why. I want to explain to people why you are having issues at the register. It's not you. It's not you misusing coupons. It's other people that are causing this problem. They are going in. We get vitamins that are money makers because we can stack coupons, and every month we can make $1 with every two coupons we buy. Well, we use the overage to help pay for the groceries. Well, there is a lady in my town that when the shelf is cleared of that particular vitamin that's a moneymaker, she will load her big bag up, her purse, go shopping, and take those vitamins out of her purse and put them in her cart and run